Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. Thanks for coming to hang out with me for another Clash of Clans video. Today we're doing a fix that hit or fix that fail video, and it's going to be Queen Charge Miner attack at Town Hall 10. It's going to be one that I cleaned up, and the handy part about that is, since I'm the one that cleaned it up, I know all the thoughts that were going into it, so it just makes it that much easier to do an accurate fix that fail video on this. So let's get into this right now.
Nerf this!
So first thing you got to understand about this attack right here, it was a 97% time fail. So obviously a great plan if time was the only thing holding it back from being 3-starred. So as we're going to look through this replay, look for ways that we might be able to speed up this attack. Little I don't know, little things that could just be improved to help move the attack along a little bit faster. So it starts down with a nice bowler bounce. Very nice bowler bounce. He also gets a wizard on this town hall up here. Now here, let me go over the basic plan with you real quick. All right, Queen Charge is going to come down right here, break in right here, going to deal with the CC and all this stuff out here on that Queen Charge. There's an Ice Golem in the CC, so I mean, it's going to eat up some time, definitely. But then King's going to come down on this outside trash, and Miners are going to come in right here eventually. Now, that wizard up on the Town Hall, I actually got rid of that wizard because I figured, you know, there's no defenses that can even reach that. So if I just start my Miners on the Town Hall, you know, there's really no problem with that. I didn't see the need to bring a wizard right there. So, but the bowler bounce, that was awesome. That super cut in the funnel to make sure the queen walked this way. So I was very precise. And guys, when I'm watching a replay to try and replicate something, I'm probably watching that replay between 10 and 15 times, speeding through, slowing down, looking for specific starting points. Exactly where that bowler got dropped, exactly where that queen got dropped. I mean, so many different things that I'm looking at. Heel placement. So I will go through a replay probably 15 times, just making sure that I get everything right. Timing on certain things as well is another thing that I'm looking for on that. So here comes out the CC. Nice poison placement there. Gonna be able to get that dealt with the queen. Now, one thing I noticed was with this king range, I did not trust that my queen would not encounter the king, because even if you try and replicate everything perfectly, you know, a lot of times, especially with the Queen Charge, she doesn't make the exact same decisions. A lot of times you're a fraction of a tile off, and it changes her pathing. So here we go. Now that Stone Slammer I thought was in pretty late. I wanted to get it down sooner, get this wall broken open right here, and give my queen some more access. I thought King was a little bit early. I wanted to delay that a little bit. So here we go. Check this out. So inside his CC brought 2 Ice Golems and a Loon. Now that those Ice Golems are going to take, you know, keep this single target in front out of commission. But one thing that they're not going to do is speed up the attack. So one of the things that I looked at to change was, because we know this is time fail, what can I put in this CC inside the Stone Slammer to help speed up the attack? The Ice Golems will keep it busy, they'll keep your queen alive, but they won't keep it going fast. So I thought, man, what if I bring all Loons inside that Stone Slammer and a haste spell just to really take out all these defenses in here? Because if I do that, that's going to speed up the attack. Those defenses my queen will not have to deal with, so her charge is going to go deeper, farther, faster. That sounded a little wrong. I apologize for that. Kind of. But I also wanted to get it in there a little bit sooner, get that Stone Slammer in there sooner, and I figured if I opened up more of this base, she could also take out more of these defenses, leaving less left over for the Miners. You might have noticed at the beginning of this raid, he had 3 rages for the charge and only 2 heals left over for the Miners. And guys, he probably didn't need the 3 rages with how he did this, but I wanted to break that Stone Slammer in there sooner so that my queen would encounter more defenses, and so I wanted to keep those 3 rages because I planned on getting a lot more value out of my Queen Charge. So yeah, there you guys have it. It kind of goes over the changes that I went through. I wanted to get something else in my CC to deal with these defenses down here faster, to really speed up the raid that way, and I wanted to break her in sooner. If I broke her in sooner, she's going to be able to reach more more defenses, leaving less defenses left over for my miners. Now the miners already did fine with the 2 heals as it was, so if I can get rid of more defenses with my CC, with the loons in the Stone Slammer, and more defenses with my queen charge, that should go a long way to really speeding up this attack and have those miners just have less base left to deal with it. So let's see. This timeout, you know, he had a queen ability that he never really had to use. He used it for time, but you know, so there we go. Really good plan by Chini on this one. Let's go check out the adjustments that I made on it. So once again, guys, I'm trying to replicate that queen charge exactly, and I looked very precisely for the spot for that. But I'm going to change over here a little bit because that Tesla that popped up, I'm going to get a baby dragon down a little sooner, and that actually pushes my queen into range of the Barbarian King. It got a little scary, not going to lie. My queen was encountering the Barbarian King and the CC and some point defenses at the same time, so Rage was not enough to keep her alive. I had to use a Rage and Popper ability. But I got that Bowler bounce down, which was really necessary for ensuring that that funnel was perfect. So going pretty good. It looks like that bowler, depending on how much time I have on this charge, that bowler might actually get that town hall down. And once again, guys, when I'm replicating an attack, I'm probably looking at that replay like 15 times, looking for specific little details. So there we go. That Stone Slammer's going to come in here pretty soon. I wanted to get it in on these Teslas. From this Teslas right here, it should be able to break open this wall, and from this Archer Tower, it should be able to break in really deep into the base. There we go. Just like I told you guys, that King and the CC were all hitting me at the same time. I had to use a Rage. Rage wasn't enough. I tried to get away with the Rage. I had to pop her ability as well because she was still going down. So here we go. That Stone Slammer's coming in sooner than it did on the last raid. Remember, the last time it didn't go in until the queen had already targeted, she already took down that wizard tower. It only started breaking right here. So look at how much of this base is opened up, you guys. Stone Slammer's going down, so there is that haste spell. Unfortunately, the loons take the long route to that frickin' single, but finally a couple haste back into it and get it taken out. But look at how much work those loons put in, you guys. That sped up the attack so much. The loons took out all these defenses down here with that haste, leaving that much less for my queen to deal with. And this open wall right here is going to give my queen access to this expo, to this bomb tower, to this wizard tower, to the enemy queen, leaving so much left for the same number of miners, you guys. Same number of miners. Now I had to get that rage down pretty early because I did not have an ability to pop, and I needed to be able to focus on my miners. I knew I was coming into contact with the enemy queen. If you don't rage her for that encounter, she's going down. So there we go. Lots more queen value. Now she's gonna reach over and grab this archer tower too. Are you kidding me? That's wild, you guys. Second heal is going to come down pretty soon, covering the back end of that bomb tower blast and covering them all the way through this wizard tower as well. Now, unfortunately, guys, I was sweating this attack a little bit on time because look at that king platform chilling up there. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Am I going to time fail on this one too because I dropped my miners wrong and they missed this stupid king platform up here? How did they take out the Inferno Tower but not the king platform? That's what I'd like to know. But as it was, guys, I had plenty of time left. The changes that I made with what I had in the Stone Slammer with the loons and breaking open additional walls sped up the raid, sped up the charge a ton. The charge and the CC took out so many more defenses. The miners had plenty of time even to backtrack all the way up here. I probably still had 10 seconds left or so on this raid. So there you guys have it. You guys got to just identify the problem in the raid. Is it just a time failure? If it is, how can you speed it up? You know, maybe the queen died. There's so many different things. You just have to go through the replays and identify problems, identify things that you can improve, and think of creative ways to improve those. And if you guys can do that, you can triple these close plans every single time, or darn near every single time. You know, that's just what it ends up being. So with that, I got a bonus attack I'm going to throw in here on the end because I love falcons and it's a freaking falcon. So let's go check this out right now. Boom. I love falcons. I really do. Falcons were big when I was in WHF Rising, like right when I went into WHF Rising to try and work my way through up to the WHF family. Falcons were huge. That was before Siege Machines were released, and Falcon was by far the best attack for getting 3 stars, and I was loving it, and I've loved it ever since. I still love Falcons. Now with the siege machines, just like everything else, even a Falcon's even stronger. This one, I guarantee it made Hot Like Wasabi sweat, because those healers were on that Valkyrie. Didn't wait for his queen to get targeted to drop those healers, and I guarantee you he was sweating that, because I sure would have been sweating that. But luckily the healers were smart this time, and instead of staying on that single Valkyrie, they decided to switch over to the queen when she started taking damage from an archer tower up here. So here we go. King does good job funneling the side buildings there, making sure those Valks and bowlers are gonna go into this base. Of course, that whole entire kill squad, the whole army really is on ice, 'cause that stupid ice golem, man. I mean, it's nice when it's your base that's defending, but other than that, ice golems are such a pain, you guys. They are monsters on defense. But luckily had enough healers in there where it's not going to have that much of an effect on this attack, you know, other than slowing it down. Because if you got healers in there, they're able to keep your troops up. If you don't have healers and you hit an ice golem, they're still taking damage from all those defenses, guys, and they're just sitting there helpless for however many seconds that last, and it seems like forever. Hasting into that air defense right there. I love the backside stone slammer. It can get, you know, several defenses down on its own before it deposits full health max troops into the base. And so get some nice value there, but we do have some troll Teslas. Wow, all 4 Teslas left on this base, but since they're on the outside of the base, those Valkyries and bowlers should be able to take care of them just fine. Queen has taken out the last defense inside the walls of this base. So guys, at this point, it's looking like these Valkyries are going to be able to clean up the rest of this base, unless they hit a ton of giant bombs. Because that one giant bomb, not going to be enough to stop it. Let's just speed it up, because this base is wrecked. Just a bonus on the end, because I love Falcons. So there you guys have it. Hope you liked the video. Like always, and if you haven't already, check out the details below my videos when you get a chance. In there, I've got links to all my social media, including my Discord server, which is the best, fastest, easiest way to get a hold of me, and a link in there to WHF Family Recruiting Discord server. You probably already know, but I gotta say it, WHF is always recruiting max 12s, 11s, and 10s, so if you're ready for that next level, or you just, you know, really want to see if you're good enough to make it in the WHF family, we'd love to clash with you. So join that Discord server, read the README, follow the directions. It's really simple, you guys. So with that, I hope to see you in WHF family. I hope to see you in my Discord server, but either way, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Nerf this!